Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a reading for Pisces. How are you guys? So this reading is the positive energies and influences around you. The positive energies and influences around Pisces. Yeah, we have the Fool. Someone here is looking over their shoulder. They're ready to go down a new path, a leap of faith. Ooh, the Star. Someone's feeling very hopeful. Yeah, the Stars. This is an energy of faith, but it could be someone here who's letting go of something, releasing it, leaving something behind. So someone's taking one last look at what they're leaving behind. Aries, Aquarius energy. Doesn't mean this is someone's sign, but it's all about taking a leap of faith. Yeah, we have a person. This is a messenger. It's often communication. It often comes in kind of slow, but it's a person assessing a situation. Yeah. It's a person, I feel. It's about moving forward, looking to see if the coast is clear, but they're looking at what they've left behind and where they're going. So it's an energy of moving forward. It's a person planning, preparing. They're hopeful. They're hoping for the best. Yeah, I can see it, energy of a situation coming to fruition. Someone here's been waiting patiently. Yeah. See, it's all about releasing. Now, it could be someone who took a risk and a leap of faith. Things didn't turn out as expected, but someone's just letting it go. It is what it is. So this is actually very positive because we have someone who now knows where they're going. Yeah, we've got the Three of Fire. It's a situation. It could be the ship has sailed for someone, but like I say, this is about expansion. This is someone waiting for the one. This is someone who's likely waited for the right person to come along. Yeah, and then we have the World. So there's change. This is someone likely closing out a chapter, but it's about moving forward, just going with the flow. There's growth. See, expansion and growth here. Ooh, this is nice. The World. Yeah, and this is where the tables turn too. Things start to move in your favor. Yeah, very nice. As the world turns, yeah, we have justice and harmony. This is a harmony between two people, but it's about being fair. Someone's assessing a situation. If they've been kind of going too slow, this is someone who likely knows they kind of need to take that leap of faith. There's always a risk, right? There's always some kind of risk. To me, it's a person just feeling hopeful, feeling that the feelings are mutual. They're going to take a leap of faith. They've assessed. And if you are waiting, there's change. It's someone closing a chapter, but this is moving forward. It has to do with harmony and balance here. Yeah, there's harmony. This is nice. So there, yep, Three of Wands. See, it's a person who's been just kind of in the energy of waiting, but it is about expansion because it's someone waiting for the right person. And then when that right person comes along, they need to look at the path they've been on. See, someone feels they've been waiting patiently. The ship has sailed. It's too late. Now it's time to move on. But what's happening is justice and harmony. Yeah, very nice energy. Look at that. We have someone who's single, feeling hopeful. I think the feelings are very much going to be mutual. And the reason is because it's about taking things kind of slow, going with the flow. Yeah. But there's harmony coming and beautiful change. So let's have a look at the messenger of earth. Yeah, Hierophant. So this could be somebody, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Definitely strong Taurus. But it's really just about being on the same page. Lifestyle habits. See, there's necessary changes that need to be made. But someone feels they have faith in this. This is a single person, someone who's been very independent, but it's about moving forward and they feel very hopeful with this assessment. Yeah, but it's all about clearing out anything from the past and moving forward. So it has to do with some sort of commitment. Faith and hope, two people being on the same page. See, it's about being in alignment. The stars are in alignment here. Wow. This could be somebody popular, well-known, someone who's maybe been single for a while. It has to do with lifestyle changes, habits, patterns. Yeah, if you have a person who comes back around and they haven't changed, they do the same thing, you're the one who's going to be moving on. But you're going to move towards justice. Yeah, look at, we have the Empress. So this is an energy of the Empress, is always open to something new. But this is also someone who waits for the right person to come along. It's a person expanding their own horizons, creating change. And the Empress is very creative, someone who's creating their own world here. So very nice. This is a person who's ready. The Empress. Very, very nice energy. Yeah, so someone only waits for so long. Interesting. But this is a person here. See, two people waiting for the right person to come along. The one, the right person. But there's all this expansion. Yeah, beautiful changes. Let's have a look at the world and see what comes in. Yeah, long-term stability, partnering up. Yeah, see a lot of expansion, a lot of financial expansion for some of you. This is someone who's open to opportunities, offers, creative ideas, but this is an energy of beautiful expansion. This is partnership material, but it's about two people who look out for each other. They're there for each other long-term through thick and thin. It has to do with commitment. It has to do with someone assessing this situation, but it has to do with a commitment. Committing to this path. Someone here is going for it. Yeah. And it could be a person who's tired of waiting, you know, and it's time to just move. Yeah, look at that again. Look at 2. Another, or 11. Basically, it's 11, but it's interesting because someone here is trusting their intuition. They already know the answers they're seeking. Someone who's just right. Yeah, look at that. And if it is, the ship has sailed, leaving it behind, it's someone who's not right for you. But you're moving towards something that is. Let's have a look at the Empress. Yeah, look at the Lovers. See, this is beautiful. This is two people in alignment. This is, I love this deck because it really depicts this two people entwined together. It's about forming a bond. And it is about committing to this. I do feel it's an energy of chemistry, love, just that beautiful bond, justice and harmony. Ooh, this is nice. Beautiful harmony. Tell me more about the Empress. The Empress. See, the Empress is also assessing. It's the same energy. See, assess the situation. Kind of take it slow. Just kind of see how it goes. Go with the flow. But it's all about leaving the past behind. I feel we have two people definitely in alignment here. And there's the star for the Empress as well. Yeah, there's a lot of hope. The feelings are mutual. See, the stars are aligning. Yeah, this is a whole new chapter. Someone's closing a chapter in their life, ready for a whole new chapter. Closing the book on the past. Yeah, there we have this person. See, they're all in their feelings. We have the Elder of Cups. This person's definitely all up in their feels. They're emotionally available. See, it's somebody coming in who's emotionally available. They're ready. Wow. Yeah, it's a person who knows what they want, what fulfills them emotionally. See, it's all about this beautiful hope that the feelings are the same. And I feel they are. Yeah, this is a person who has a love of home and family. One big happy family kind of energy. Yeah, they're manifesting here. See, this is someone who has everything they need to manifest their desire. There's such an attraction here. A beautiful attraction, but it's all about committing. It's about coming in right, doing things right. This is someone who's been pre-manifesting. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Empress is that way too, but it's both people doing it. And it's like everything's just right. Yeah, there it is. There's the sun shining. There's clarity. Someone knows what makes them happy. Now, this is someone who couldn't be happier. They're just so full of emotion and love here. Someone, their cup's filled. They couldn't be happier. Wow. And then the Chariot, which shows somebody, definitely some Cancer energy. Doesn't have to be that they are. It's just the energy of someone who feels confident. They have their emotions in control. So it is really two people assessing this. And I feel it's interesting. Kind of things going slow at first, going with the flow. And now the change is here where it's time to move forward. It's about this person taking the lead. They are determined to succeed. Yeah, sheer determination. Yeah, wow, I can't even believe this energy. Tell me more about the Chariot. Yeah, see, being in alignment, the two of you coming together, there's the alignment. Taking taking the situation to the next level. This is someone feels emotionally ready. They're stable financially. They've manifested and prepared. But it's as both of you because you're both coming together. This is really, really nice. If you've been dealing with something going super slow, this is where it starts all coming together, the alignment between two people. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a person who's been exploring their feelings. If you've been dating this person already, they've been exploring their feelings a lot. Just checking things out, going with the flow. But this is a person going to come in and sweep you off your feet because I do feel there's this desire for this physical connection, but it has to do with committing to this. This is someone who has faith they're doing the right thing, faith in themselves with this path they want to go down. And if you have any kind of choices by any chance, like I say, if you have somebody who comes back around after a long period of time, assess the situation to see if this person's actually changed, if they're emotionally available or ready. If there's no change, then you're not going to come together. It'll be another person because here comes the Elder of Wands. But it's more than likely just this person. You've got the Empress. This is someone who's pre-manifested, prepared. This person's ready. They're open. They have a lot of abundance. So it's all about this person, I feel. It's technically this person, it has to do with the Emperor coming in. I can already see it coming. But this is a person who knows exactly what they want. They're taking the lead, the natural born leader, but they're emotionally available. They've been pre-manifesting, preparing. So there's a lot of expansion with this person too. Yeah, it's a person who's very goal-oriented, see what they're hoping to achieve more than likely because they've really been exploring. But I feel with the feminine, it has to do with dating. If you've already been dating this person, this is get to the point where they're coming in to take that lead and they're going to tell you how they feel. And it is about going to the next. Yep, there it is, the Emperor. I can always tell when it's kind of coming because it's all about being in alignment, the stars aligning, the time's right, the feelings are mutual. This is someone who doesn't want to be single anymore. They want to leave it behind. But it's that one last look over the shoulder. What am I leaving behind? Well, and it even could be the Empress. What are you leaving behind? A person, the single life, or someone who just wants to be single. That's where I feel the ship has sailed. But this, to me, is a person who knows exactly what they want. They're making it happen. Why? Because they're going to take the lead. If somebody makes a powerful move, they've been pre-manifesting, preparing themselves emotionally, because they know with the star, it's a person who knows what's expected. They know what's expected of them. And it's both people. Yeah, with the Chariot, though, it's about letting go of control, okay, keeping everything in balance and harmony between two people. So it's like two people. The Empress hands over the reins to the Emperor, basically. And as I tell you in lots of readings, handing over the reins, you take the lead. Because the Empress doesn't move, but yet there's this beautiful hope. Yeah, I feel like we have two people very much aware. If you've been dating this person, it's just the next level of expressing feelings and emotions. This person's just getting ready. But it's all about that energy of controlling those passions. See, they're very confident. They have self-control. So, yeah, and there it is. This is about a house, a home, being in alignment, the love of home, family, a strong financial foundation. This person's a provider. They feel prepared to provide. But I feel here with this Emperor, this is a person here, taking a leap of faith. They're looking before, you're both looking before you leap. Why? Because you're assessing this situation. Kind of taking it slow, making sure you're on the same page. Yeah. some kind of understanding here too. But it's all about those expectations, letting go of expectations. Just go with the flow and see where it goes. But I feel some of you have already, it all depends on the path you're on with your person. Okay, it could be someone new coming in where you're tired of waiting. You could be here where you've decided the ship has sailed for someone, and yourself, Pisces, is taking a leap of faith down another path because you're letting go of the single life. But I feel it really, a lot of this shows me of this Emperor just leveling up. See, they're leveling up, basically glowing up. They're all full of love and emotions. It's all about closing out a chapter, a whole new chapter, and definitely there's romantic thoughts here. But it's someone who doesn't want to look like a fool. This is why they're looking before they leap. The Emperors often make sure the feelings are mutual before they express themselves emotionally. You know, wear their heart on their sleeve kind of energy. They're getting themselves ready. Wow. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Moon. See, romantic thoughts, feelings. Preparing. See this, there's a little uncertainty with this. So I do see there's some Cancer energy here. And it's funny because this is almost an identical reading to the Cancer reading. So, and it could be just energies in your charts. It doesn't have to be sun signs. But it's all about not wanting to look like a fool. And this energy of knowing that there's always a risk in love, that things may not turn out the way you want. So this is somebody just kind of preparing themselves for this. And the Moon is interesting too, because it is about the mystery. It's discovering things, but it is deeply emotional. This is someone who's done their inner work. Wow. Tell me more about the Moon. I feel it's just sort of like the playful, youthful, having a good time. It's time to play. It's time to live in the moment. But this person here, definitely it's someone who, the Hanged One. So this is the energy, Pisces energy here. See, taking a little pause. Taking a little pause, a little introspection. Checking things out, looking this way and that way, looking at things from a whole different perspective. Wow. This is introspection, going within. See, they've gone within. This is someone who's been keeping their feelings completely to themselves. So if they are someone who's being confused, they're no longer confused. But I feel like you've been checked. Some of you were just at the level of checking each other out. Now it's time to come together. Yeah, look, there's the Wheel of Fortune. So this is an energy of beautiful. See, it's all about good luck and timing, feeling fortunate. But it's often someone who feels so lucky, so fortunate with the Star, they feel like it's too good to be true. And this is why people take a pause to look at this from a different perspective. But the whole perspective changes. And it's also telling me, when that comes out like this with the world, it's telling me to look at this from other perspective. So it's good luck and timing. Beautiful abundance here between two people. See, perfect timing, a whole new cycle, a whole new chapter. More than a chapter, it's a whole new cycle, but it's very positive. We've got harmony between two people. Yeah, see, there's a lot of interest. This is somebody feeling hopeful. They're hoping the feelings are mutual. They're hoping this pays off. So they're actually going to take a leap of faith. But it's when you come into alignment, this is two people coming into alignment. You're going to do this together. You're going to take this leap of faith together. And I do feel like you're going to have an agreement here to just go with the flow and see where it goes. Basically kind of explore this connection to see where it goes. But I feel this energy of patience is going to pay off. Yeah. But if you've been patient for someone and it didn't, things were moving too slow, someone dragging their feet, that's where I feel some of you have a choice to make. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised it's the Emperor. Someone who's taken a leap of faith before and looked like a fool, you know. It's certainly someone wanting to make sure you're single too. That's another thing, making sure that you're single. They're single, and they could be the one making themselves single. Because Emperors make things happen. They're people of authority, people with power. Someone even very popular with the star, maybe even well known for some of you. And I wouldn't be surprised we have two people in that energy. But it's about two people who've waited. Two people who've manifested, prepared in every way possible for this moment, for that right person. So wow. I really feel this is very positive. Stay hopeful. But it's all about making sure you're on the same page. Someone here I do think is making sure someone's single. Yeah. Someone who's single, not in any kind of commitment. But this person feels faith in this path that they're going down. But it's about good morals, good values, making sure that you share the same values. Yeah. So there's things you definitely have in common. It's that leap of faith. Yeah, but it's doing it together because you're coming into alignment. See, coming together, going down this path together. So I'm surprised the Three of Pentacles isn't here because it's really telling me the same thing. So very lovely energy. And it is about this person investing, working, putting in effort. See, the exploring energy is dating, courting, and putting in effort. They want to build. This person's, taking that moment, that pause. They've checked everything out. It's almost like they have a checkbox too, check, check, check. Yeah, but they are somebody I feel this is somebody who's just kind of chill. I feel like you're in alignment. Maybe you're homebodies or you have a love of home, family. But it's a very happy, very positive, attraction. It feels very high vibrational. They've manifested this. And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, with this, I see mirroring too. So if this is something a long time in coming, it's the mirroring energy. And that's why I feel the harmony, the balance coming into alignment. And again, we have the High Priestess and the Justice. So it's saying to trust your intuition. You already know the answers. You already know. Yeah, the spark, the chemistry. There's so much desire. I think both of you. Yeah, you want to get this going, right? But it's all about this person putting an effort in building. But it takes two to put an effort to build. Yeah, and there's the victory. Yeah, Ace of Swords. See, oh yeah, the Hangman's there. So there's a little aha moment. This is somebody kind of like, what have I got to lose? A victory, but it's a win-win for both of you. There's a lot of clarity too. A lot of clarity. Well, I love it when that comes up with the Sun because it's someone who sees clearly. So if this is someone who had things they needed to clear up and they're assessing, making sure the coast is clear, everything's, copacetic and balance and harmony, this is the victory. So it is truth and victory, and then very much enlightenment. Wow. I wonder if you have the same spiritual beliefs, because I kind of feel there's this little bit of spirituality, the things that you both believe in. That's, I feel, some kind of alignment here. And anyone who gets left behind is somebody who doesn't align with that. But it could be religious belief, lifestyle. See, there's necessary changes. This is someone who knows what's expected. There's going to be some changes. I wouldn't be surprised this person changes their look and does a whole lot of things here because they're kind of, it's an energy of dating, courting, doing things by the book. Maybe a little old school rules. I'm not seeing a lot of progressive kind of energy here, but that's just what I see. But I feel like this is a person here that wants this victory. They have sheer determination and willpower to make this happen. So take care, and we'll see you soon.